I'm super excited to introduce our guest for today's episode. We haven't had the pleasure of meeting her before this, but we've only heard the greatest things. She's one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet, stupidly talented, and is smart as fuck. Welcome, Chloe Lukasiak, to the show.
Hi, guys.
Oh my gosh, we've been fucking excited.
This is very exciting.
I feel like we're
so excited.
Yeah, we've been like playing it off pretty cool, but we've been kind of like all morning. She picked me up, and we're like, Chloe Lukasiak's coming to our house.
Yeah, I know. I was like, why? Like, I mean, yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Funny enough, you actually know my roommate. Do you?
Yeah,
Yes.
so we filmed The Message together. And actually, I meant to tell you, I used to watch your YouTube videos all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Aw,
did.
cute.
That's crazy.
They were so funny. I remember, like, I'd just be sitting in my room watching them because I didn't go to high school. I had, like, I did online school,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
just, like, lived vicariously through you.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh. Wait, I love that.
Yeah.
Because I
That's really
remember,
cute.
like, when I noticed that you were following me, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, because that's really cool that you're getting into acting and stuff. Yeah.
It's really fun. I've been auditioning since I was, I want to say like 12, but I didn't really
Oh,
take
okay.
it seriously for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, like I just kind of did it because I was on the show and like everyone was kind of doing like auditions, and then everyone on the show was like recording songs and like doing
Yeah.
music videos. We
Yeah.
were all just like trying to dip our toes in every pool. And then it wasn't until like a few years ago that I kind of took it a little bit more seriously. And then when I moved to LA permanently last August, that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to give it my all and like see how I feel about it. And then I just like fell in love. So,
Aw,
Hell
I love
yes.
that so much.
That is so fun.
yeah.
How was that transition though? Did you? It was
It's
so hard.
really weird because with dance, there's like one way to do everything, you know? So it's like you figure out that one way and then you work towards it and then you just like,
Yeah.
you know the one way. But with acting, it's so like unique and like to like everyone does it a different way. So like, and well, so there are some coaches that are like, there's one way to do every single scene. And I'm like, okay, but I found a coach who I really vibe with. Her name is Sam, Sam Stiglitz. And she really caters to like everyone. She's like, how do we bring you into the scene while making you the character too? It's really cool. It's like, it gets like nitty gritty and I'm like, wait, I don't know who I am right now, the character or myself. But she like really focuses on just like incorporating yourself into the scene, which is like really cool. And like the reason I think that I really fell in love with it, because I was like,
Yeah.
it's really therapeutic too. You know, like
Yeah?
I have a lot of trauma from my past. I'm like, let's use this.
That is cool. I never thought about it like that, about how different like acting would be from dancing, because
Yes.
I used to do ballet too, and it is very
Really?
technical. Yeah.
How long did you do ballet?
I did it for at least like 5 years. I never was like did competitively. I kind of just like danced around, did like the recitals and
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
but like my friends were in the competitive side. But yeah, it's like super technical. It's like super, and everything's French, and it's like you have to like learn basically everything.
Yeah. I mean,
pretty cool.
I did ballet too
You did?
when I was 5, I think.
Really?
Cute.
I think I did only a couple classes. I'm not very good. It's not my. I don't think I look like a ballet.
I think you would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
You can start a studio. Us
Yes.
three. We can just
Yes.
dance
Let's
for
do
fun.
it.
Honestly, I'd be down.
No, I wanted to take adult ballet classes here for a while. I'm like, I feel like it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, fuck it, do it.
I might get into it.
So you were on, like, the wildly successful show Dance Moms.
Yeah.
For those who haven't seen it, maybe you could explain.
You want me to explain it?
I mean, you loved.
I did. Okay. No, yeah, honestly, this is why it's so weird, because I've genuinely been watching Dance Moms since I was probably like 12 or 13. So basically, it's a show about a studio. That
That's a really similar way
Yes.
to put it.
And
Yes.
like, and basically they record the moms and the kids. The moms are usually beefing, which is always fun to watch.
Yeah.
And the kids are always dancing.
Yes.
Or crying.
Or crying.
Yeah, dancing or crying, or just, you know, going through it and competing. It basically shows a competition like every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's incredible.
Yes.
Like my favorite reality show. And I honestly don't like reality TV.
What? How old were you from the beginning to the end of the show?
I think I was maybe, I want to say like 8 when I auditioned. And then when we started filming, I was 9. And then I was on the show like consistently from the time it started until I left. And I was 13, I think. So I was on for 4 years. And then I left for a few years. And then I heard the show was ending. So I was like, well, the way I kind of left, I felt like I was kind of forced out. So like I wanted to at least be part of like the closing of the show. So
Yeah.
I went back for an episode, like the last, like they were like, this is the last episode of Dance Moms. And I was like, all right, like I'm just gonna walk in after competition and like be like, hi everyone. And then I did that, and it was really cool to see everyone actually. And then they were like, so it's renewed for another season and you're gonna be on. I was like, oh, okay. So then we filmed like I want to say like another half a year, which was crazy. And then the show kind of changed after that. Like I think another team came in. I lost track after that. That was like, it was really good for me to go back because I got like the closure I needed.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is not for me anymore. Yeah.
But how was that growing up as like a child reality star? Because it's different from being a child actor because you're yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what was that experience like?
Honestly, it like, I didn't even realize until recently, but I didn't know what the show was while I was on it. Like I still went to school. I still lived in Pittsburgh. It's not like I was in LA, like surrounded by everyone who was like, you know, like in the entertainment world. So I just like led a very normal life. Like I still loved reading. I was just like always like, I remember one time we were like at this restaurant right before competition. My mom like was on the other side of the restaurant. She's like, put your book down and socialize, Chloe. Like I was just like I didn't change at all because like I didn't feel any different. I didn't know that life was any different. Like I seriously, it didn't hit me until like this year that the show was what it was.
Yeah.
I was
Really?
like, I was like, it was okay. So there was a time I was switching schools, 6th grade to 7th grade. So I was looking for a new school because we were moving areas. And I remember I like walked in and every single person was looking at me, whispering about me. And I was like, what is everyone talking about? My mom was like, you were on a reality show, Chloe. Like, what do you think they're talking about?
That's funny.
Yeah, I was just like oblivious the whole time.
Well, you also like, didn't you guys start having like the studio was like existing way before the show, right?
Yeah, I've been dancing there since I was 2. I've known all the girls since I was like, I want to say like my whole team since I was like 5, because some people came in later, but it was really organic, which I think not a lot of reality shows have.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like thrown together. They don't really know each other.
Yeah.
So like I'm watching Love Island right now, and like that's obviously they don't know each other at all. So like I like seriously, life did not change for me at all, except for the fact that I got to see like movies early because the producers would be like, here's like you can watch like Hunger Games early, and I was like, whoa, why can I do that? And then I was like, oh, I'm on a reality show.
At what age did you start to feel the effects of the show though?
So I felt it really early, but I thought it was normal because like I went to school from like 7 to 3 because I went to a performing arts school, so I was there like all day long, and then I would have to be at the studio at 4:30, so I'd film from like 4:30 to like 9:30. We'd be like dancing, filming, and then when we weren't on camera, I was like in the tutor room or doing interviews or something, and then we would sometimes have like rehearsal after rapping, so then we would have to rehearse for a few hours, and then I would go home and have to finish homework. So like I had like an adult schedule, but I thought it was normal. Like I remember one time it was Sunday night and we just got back from competition. We got back at like 4:30. I had to stay up finishing homework and then go to school at 7:30. I was crying at school because I was so tired.
God.
That's insane.
That is insane.
Holy shit.
You were so young to like go through that.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Well, I was going to ask about balancing. Did you find it manageable at all, or like did you feel like your social life kind of suffered because you were constantly working and doing school?
Yeah. So the girls on the show became my family, you know, like they were my friends, they were my socializing. So, but like I didn't really have, well, I had friends at school, but you know, like play dates after school didn't exist for me anymore because we filmed we only had Monday off, and then the rest of the week we were filming. So socializing, kind of went away, but I didn't really consider it gone since I had the girls, you know, they were my family. Yeah. We were like always playing games or like just like goofing around together. So I think it was like a good balance, but not also because I was like a 9-year-old working like a 30-year-old job,
which is crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah,
it's insane. In school though, did you feel that people were treating you differently? Was it easy to like socialize with people at school?
It was. So I switched schools a lot, but like the first 2 years the show were on, no one treated me differently because they'd known me for so long. So like I didn't feel any different, and that's why when I went to that new school and everyone was talking, that's when I was like
kind of confused.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then I dealt with like a lot of that was like my introduction to fake friends, and I was like, oh, and then that's been my whole life since. I live in LA. It's like
I know.
That's definitely a thing.
Awful.
Yeah. So.
So like, how often were you shooting the show?
So we had Mondays off. We shot Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a little bit on Friday, but that's when we would travel to whatever city we were competing at. Saturday we would compete all day, and then Sunday we had off, but we had to travel home.
Jesus, that's crazy. I'm sorry. Whoa.
That must have been kind of fun though at the same time.
It was fun.
Yeah?
It was really obviously it's not the healthiest environment, so we
Yeah.
would like all be like, you know, just like suffering the effects of that. But then we would just like go in the tutoring room and just like goof around together, and it was fun because I didn't have to go to school on Fridays. Every Friday we had to get like all of our work and do it like on the bus, and
Yeah.
we were always traveling. We also were really close with the crew, so it just felt like a bit like, that's why I was like, this isn't normal, but it doesn't feel like I'm on a show, because it just felt like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's cute.
yeah.
No, I like that. But on the show, obviously, it is a reality show.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drama. And I'm just like, we were watching it back, and I'm just like, I wonder, how did seeing all of that growing up during your formative years affect you think?
Like what? I
feel like there was like a lot of fights
Yeah.
and fights.
fights, drama, crying,
Yes.
Yeah.
swearing and leaving.
Yes. Yeah.
Just like, so obviously it's not like the most stable environment to grow up in, but again, like, I don't know what it is about this year, but I had like a lot of like whoa, that happened to me. Like, I think I
Yes.
just like pushed it aside because I was going through it. I was like, okay, just like, who cares about this? Just like get through the day.
Yeah.
And like, it's like kind of survival mode, you know? So I just like always going. And then it wasn't until this year that I was like, that's a lot I went through. I was like 9 and I dealt with a lot.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Just a
definitely
lot.
did.
Yeah.
It was even a lot to watch. So
Yeah.
you didn't watch the show back, or what you?
No, it wasn't until, again, I don't know what it is about this year, but it wasn't until this year that I watched like I tried to watch the first season because I was like, I wonder if this is going to be healing.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No?
No, it wasn't. I was like, I feel really bad for everyone, and then I just had to stop.
Yeah.
Well, when you watched it back, did you feel like the show accurately portrayed your experiences and who you felt like you were then as a person?
I think I was lucky enough that I was like definitely accurately portrayed. I think like, I mean, just like the clips I see on Instagram that people post or something, I'm like, okay, I'm definitely like that. Like, I was always like, I just want everyone to be, I was the girl like, I just want to bake cakes and everyone to smile. Like, that was me. I was like, you know, we're young. Like, I didn't realize how not normal it was to be like so competitive with your friends all the time, which like, that's really, and that's why I have no problem acting now. Like, I like compete against my friends all the time now for parts, and they're like, that's so weird. And I'm like, no, it's really normal to me.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask you about the competing because
Yeah.
I think that's like, I don't know, it could get kind of,
Because I feel like it's hard because, like, if you lose and your friend wins, you want to be, like, happy for them, but you're also sad that you lost. So it's, like,
Yeah.
quite a balance.
I don't think I had, like, enough of that, like, I need to win drive, because I was so just, like, I want to be, like, happy for everyone. Like, I did what I needed to do. I worked hard. It wasn't always in my control.
Yeah.
If I, like, did well or not.
yeah.
You catch my meaning.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So I just did what I could, and I was like, I'm not gonna like feed into that. I'm just gonna like support my friends and like be who I am, because I'm not gonna like let them turn me into someone I'm not. Like, we would sit there and they'd be like, well, don't you feel this way? And I was like, no.
Oh, so they
Oh my
would try to kind of
gosh.
push you.
Yeah.
They did?
I
In,
don't
like,
even
the
know if I should be
interviews.
saying this. I'm like, when's my contract up? So they would like accurately like be like, okay, so like, what's your solo this week? And then you would describe it. But then sometimes you'd be like, so how did this make you feel about like what she did to you or what Abby
Okay.
said to me? And that's where like some of the girls, I feel like they just like, I don't know if they listened or not, but I was like, that's not me. I'm not going to say that. Like, I'm going to tell you how we really feel, like, or like, I just be like, I always try to be respectful about it, but no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think
That's
that made
interesting.
you, I think that made you super likable on the show. Like, because I was like anyone I talked to is always like, Chloe's my favorite.
Yeah, Chloe's
like
that
Chloe's
bitch.
that one. Like, she was definitely like
You
the
got
one. So I love that.
Do you still enjoy dancing?
I'm on a big healing journey right now, because I like, when I was going through the show, like I said, it was survival mode. And then like later on, I didn't really like go to therapy or anything for it. So like this year has really been like me like kind of like dealing with it head on.
Yeah.
And so I've kind of taken a break from dancing, but I always say like the moment I can like dance again and be like happy doing it is the moment I know I've healed. So that's kind of
Hell
what I'm working
yes.
for, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to like achieve that. That'll
I
be like
know.
super like special.
Thank you.
You went through a lot, but you also went through it with these girls,
Yeah.
your family.
Yeah.
Do you still keep in touch with them? Do you still talk to them?
Yeah, I do actually. This is the we just started talking a lot again recently, and then back in December we had like our first like everyone like met up for the first time in so long. It was crazy, yeah, because everyone just happened to be in LA at the same time, and we were like, should we all just like get together? And now we like talk a lot more. We have a group chat, and
I love that.
That's iconic. That's so iconic.
That makes me really happy.
yeah, and so we actually might be going on a trip or something soon. We're trying to figure it out because it's been 10 years since the show.
Wow.
So
Hell
Shit.
yes.
Time flies. That's crazy.
it really does.
That's
I was like,
nuts.
I'm not that old yet.
I know. Whoa.
That's
You're
nuts.
young.
Well,
You're 20.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're super mature for your age.
Yeah.
Like very mature.
She had to be.
I know. I know.
I think even like just besides the show, when you're like a dancer, like a competitive dancer, you kind of have to have that like that
Yeah.
thick skin.
yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask, like, do you think that maturity came from kind of the success, the fame, or was it the competitive, like the work ethic that comes with being a competitive dancer?
Probably a combination of everything. I want to say like hopefully it's like a little bit of me, I hope, but also like competitive dance, also working like a literally 7 to 10 job.
Yeah.
You know, I just like a whole, and then I was also the crew, like I said, they were there, they're all like working adults, so I think being around them, like it was a combination of everything, and now I'm like, I just feel like way too mature. I'm like, I don't even know how to like function around people my age, because I'm like, you're all like normal, and I'm like, I don't know, I've always felt like too mature.
Aw.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
true.
a really good problem.
That is really true.
So you said that this has been like a healing year for you.
Yeah.
You've got into spirituality
Yeah.
and like self-care.
Yeah.
So what sparked that? What happened?
I don't really, it's a combination of things. Like, obviously these past 2 years have been like horrible and tragic, but like if you look at the positive side of it, I think it gave people a lot of time to like slow down and really like ground themselves. Like, we all needed it so bad. And so I think I really just took advantage of that. And like, so the first year I kind of was just like still like trying to like work a lot. I'm in school right now, so it's just like trying to balance everything. And then this past year, like I would say since like October, I don't really know what sparked it, but I was just like, I think there's some stuff I need to like work on and heal from, and just kind of like let go of the past so it can stop like preventing me from like really just like diving into the future, you know?
Yeah.
It sounds like so, I don't know, but yeah, I think you know what I mean.
No, for
totally.
sure.
I feel like I got her into astrology at least during
Really?
quarantine.
yes.
Are you
Yeah.
obsessed?
Yeah, are
Yeah?
you?
Oh, so
hell
what's your
yes.
sign?
Okay. I hate my sun's sign, but whatever. I'm a Cancer sun.
Okay.
I'm a
My dad's a Cancer. Wait, when's your birthday?
July 17.
Oh, so soon.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So wait, Cancer sun, Taurus moon,
Okay.
Libra rising.
Okay. What's yours?
I'm an Aquarius sun, Cancer moon, and an Aries rising.
Okay. So I lied. I'm into astrology, but I only know
You only know your sun?
I only know about my sun. Yeah. So
Oh my gosh.
I'm a
you-
Gemini.
Ooh.
You
I'm a
gotta
Gemini,
learn.
which no one likes us. I think we're the most hated sign.
I don't get
Cancers
why.
are on the same boat.
I think Cancers are the worst. Or Pisces. No offense.
she hates on Cancers all the time.
And I have a Cancer moon, so I'm a hypocrite, but whatever. No, I think Geminis are super intellectual and like smart. So I think that people don't
Fun.
Yeah,
Geminis
and
are fun.
I just think like Geminis, I don't know. See, if you knew your whole chart, maybe you would like relate more with one of the other signs.
Yeah, wait, I'm trying to think. I just did it, and
Do you have co-star?
I did for a second, and then I heard something really. I heard something bad about it, so I
Yeah.
deleted it.
Oh yeah, that is true. I guess it's just like
It's just good to like
have
see,
the
yeah.
That's it.
I want to say I'm like a Gemini sun, and then maybe a rising Gemini, and then I don't know what my moon is. I think it's definitely a water sign, because like that's why I cry all the time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. Is Cancer water?
Yeah.
Then I think I am a Cancer.
Oh.
Same as moon.
Same moons.
Yeah, and you're
Cute.
Yeah,
Cancer.
I
your
know.
sun.
I think that's
We're
what
all connected.
Yes.
Love that.
We all
No, that
like
would
to
make
cry.
that would make sense. Also, I think Cancer moons are typically more mature as well, so that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Look at us. Just too mature.
Yes. Honestly, it's been really helpful, like kind of astrology and just like I don't know. I really am into like energies, like I vibes. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. It's been really helpful to. I don't know. I now like kind of my outlook on life. I feel like I used to be so pessimistic, just so like yeah.
You were crazy.
Okay.
Like relax. Really pessimistic. Like sometimes I'd be like, girl.
I know. I
Take
really
a
was like,
breath.
life sucks.
No,
you know?
manifest positive
I
vibes
know.
only.
Yes.
I made her. I made
Yeah.
her freaking get a evil eye.
I have an evil.
I saw that when we were standing over
Yeah,
there.
because
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
okay, I like the vibes.
no, because you're you got too much negativity. I don't want people
Oh
bringing
my
that
god,
on
I
you.
know. Honestly, I for a while I was like, I don't know about this. Like I just put it on, but now I'm like a little superstitious, and I'm like, I feel
You
like
can't take it off.
yeah, because I'm scared of someone sending me bad vibes.
Oh, people are always sending everyone bad vibes because jealousy is a
Yeah.
real thing, and also you could send yourself bad vibes. So that's why I
True.
like the evil eye because I have like really bad anxiety and stuff, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, is everything falling apart? And I'm like, no, I'm protecting myself from myself being
God,
crazy,
I love that.
but yeah.
You've also like she's really into crystals. You got
Yes, I'm so into crystals. So I go to the Melrose Farmers Market every
Ooh.
Sunday,
Okay.
and there's 2 crystal vendors, and I go and buy one every
Wait,
week.
Ooh.
I didn't know they
love
had
it.
crystals there.
Yeah.
I need to go.
It's what the name is, If It Speaks to You, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Okay.
But yeah, I
Hell
actually
yeah.
just got all my crystals together because it's like, how many do I have? And I'm insane. I have like way too many, and they're all like, I think like a lot of them mean the same. It's like calming. I'm like, okay, so I think I'm trying to tell myself to like calm down.
Do you
Yeah.
feel like it works? Like I
Oh, it works.
Yeah?
I do.
Yeah. I have
I'm in
crystals
like
in my bra right now.
crystals?
she has it in her bra.
That's what you're supposed to put them.
Oh my gosh, you have some?
Yeah, I brought one, the calming one, because I was like, this is my first podcast.
Yeah.
I need to be calm.
Oh, wait, that
Oh,
one's
I
cute. It's
love
shaped like
that.
a moon.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, I've
Damn, I
I
gotta
have
start-
carnelian. And
Yeah.
I went to the store. I forget where it is. That House of Intuition.
House of Intuition.
Yes. I had a spending spree. I don't know. I just like all in one go bought so many, and then I brought them home. But then I felt like it was too much. Like because I started crying. Is that
Did you
maybe
get
that's just
did you
me.
get Multivite or something?
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know, that one's supposed to be,
I'm
like,
not very
really
good at
intense.
remembering.
You gotta look at the meanings and get the ones that you need.
I know.
And
But
they're the
apparently
ones
they
that
set
are called to
intentions
you.
and stuff. I don't.
Yeah, I clear them with like
Oh.
Yeah. I just go and I always pick one because I'm like, I need to just focus on the one that's like calling
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And then that's how I don't get overwhelmed.
I just ordered like a million. I'm really excited.
From where?
From Etsy. I always get
Oh.
from Etsy because I
Oh,
like to
yeah.
get I like to get like the jewelry
Yes.
of it. So I got like a carnelian necklace and ring. I'm like actually 2 rings. I'm like
Yeah.
crazy about the carnelian right now.
Do you believe in like tarot?
So I like was kind of into tarot and then I stopped for a second because it like freaked me out. I got like suspicious of it.
I
Are
get what you
into
mean.
tarot?
I read tarot. So
She's
like
really good
so-
at reading.
but
I'll
I-
say.
I feel like when you read it, it becomes a lot less scary because, like,
Yeah.
I would never want to get my cards read by someone else. I don't think. Actually, that's not true. Sometimes I do have a reader that reads my cards sometimes, but like, it's really you have to like trust the situation, trust them, and like, you also feel like you have to interpret it how you're gonna interpret it, if that makes sense. Versus like a reader who doesn't know you, like, yeah, they're intuitive, but I feel like sometimes like you're gonna like take what they say and like you might see it a little differently. So I feel like that's fair. But
I don't know.
My cards are a little accurate.
No. Oh my gosh. So like I don't know. I'm still like I don't understand it with tarot because it just doesn't make sense in my head like logically.
Yeah.
But I think it has to do with energy. It has to because every reading she's done for like my friends
who I don't know.
who it's like very like specific to that person.
Really?
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like there are things that the cards that I would get that would only make sense for me to get. And my friends wouldn't get those cards. So it's just like
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
But
it
it's
is.
just
It is
interesting.
weird. I will say, because like I feel like I don't know. Like I'll read like someone that I don't know, and I feel like that's usually best because like then I don't have any like bias. So
Yeah.
it's like super like, and they'll be like, oh my god, and I'll be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
Yeah.
happening, but this is what it's telling me. So yeah, it's kind of
No,
fun.
it is interesting.
I've had my cards read a few times, but why I like started to get suspicious of it is because not suspicious, but like the last time I had or actually every time I've had it read, I like start to live by that. Like when I think I manifest it just by
it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, I feel like.
Which freaked me out because I was like, I don't want to know my future, but I is that tarot? Is it? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I was like, I want to know what happens, but I don't. But I would be so intrigued that I did, and then I would like focus on it so much that I like made it come true. And I was like, I feel like it really could have gone any way if I hadn't known.
Okay,
I actually get what you mean a lot. I don't read my own cards, honestly, but like, I don't know, sometimes I just pull, like, for you, like, or I'll be like, oh, what does like Elle need to know right now, like what's like, and like, so kind of uses it more of like a tool rather than be like, what's this future thing gonna happen.
I like that,
because then you're right, like it is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You kind of just you manifest it, and that's just how it works. That's why manifestation is crazy.
Love manifestation.
I love it.
It's such a power tool,
attraction.
It
no, it's insane. I do scripting.
Yes,
that's my favorite.
So I'm in this like life coaching group right now with this amazing woman. She's leading it, and there's only like 4 of us. It's super small, but like it's for like 90 days, and we like work on like shadow work and like manifestation. She teaches you like how to manifest and how to use it to your advantage. It sounds so bad, but like how to use it. And I've always loved manifesting, but I feel like I don't know how to like properly do it, you know? So I'm learning right now. I'm really excited.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that because I just think it's like so true. Like manifesting is really real. Like,
I need to get more into it like that because I feel like all I do is just like really put it out, put my energy out there. But I should do more. I should do scripting.
Scripting works.
Yeah.
One time I like wrote a whole thing and it came true. Like I wrote the date that it was supposed to come true. It came true like 1 whole year after that, but it still came true.
Wow.
Dude.
So like it was like exact, like it was crazy.
Dude.
Yeah.
Something else that we wanted to talk about was that you go. How do you pronounce it?
Pepperdine.
Pepperdine.
You go
to
Yes. Did you watch Zoe 101?
I didn't.
Oh,
I know.
Oh my god.
I'm like the only person that everyone else was so excited that I was going there just because of Zoe 101.
Yeah.
I'm the only one out of everyone that hasn't watched it.
Oh my gosh. I would be so excited just for that reason.
Iconic.
I actually considered applying to Pepperdine because of Zoe 101. But then I was like, okay, no, I can't.
I'm sure people go there for that reason. I'm sure.
It would have to be like, I don't know.
I mean, maybe like not the only reason, but they're
they like find out about it from that. And they apply.
No, that's
I know some people who did that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. It is cool. It's
really
it's a beautiful campus, and I love Malibu. So
my
it's
God.
Yeah,
so beautiful.
It's tucked up there in its own little bubble.
Yeah.
Wait, when you're at school, do you go to like the beach and like?
So
hang
I
out?
was only on campus for 1 semester, and not even the whole semester because of COVID. So we went on our spring break, which I had mono during spring break, so I was like sick. And then we were like, my family was at Disney World during spring break, you know, like the week before the world shut down because of a pandemic, and we're just like walking around, just like, I don't know, it's fine. And my dad works in healthcare. He's like, you have nothing to worry about. And I'm like, a week later, we're like shut down for 2 years. But
wow.
So yeah, it was crazy. So I was only on campus for 1 semester, and now I'm a junior, so I can't even go live there. So
damn.
yeah,
that does suck.
But it I mean, I guess you could just always
you
go
can
to
just
Malibu
yeah,
whenever you want.
You can go whenever.
Yeah.
But
are you like a smart student? I'm like I feel like you get really good grades, don't you?
College has been a transition for me. I don't want to say I get like the worst grades, but it's definitely been like, whoa, this is different from homeschool. Because I did online school for 4 years, and then I went to college, so like the studying became a lot different. But I like do work really hard so that I can get good grades. I'm not gonna lie, my work ethic went a little bit down during the pandemic. It was a tough time for everyone. I think I was like just doing my best, but this semester I'm actually excited to like be on campus because I feel like it's so much easier to learn. Plus, when we were online because of the pandemic, they gave us so much work that I felt like I was drowning. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get the grades I want on every single project, because they had like project, final, another project for like every class. I was like, this is insane. They were like, we just want to make sure you guys are working. I was like, trust me, we are.
That's so annoying.
Yeah.
No, I had like my friends in Canada are in university right now, and like I was seeing their workload, and I was just like, in having to do it in your room by yourself, it just seems like awful. I don't know. I dropped out. I can't imagine
I got my
school.
AA like online. but like, I don't know, like my sister and like brother-in-law like helped me with like my chemistry test. So like I wasn't like whatever, but it is hard. Like college is hard.
Wait, what are you in school for?
So marketing and communications, integrated marketing and communications with a minor in creative writing.
Oh,
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, it's fun.
So you're into writing. You've written a whole book,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
So I worked with a ghostwriter on that, but it was an autobiography, and I did include like a lot of like my own pieces within the book, which was really cool, like little like blurbs I'd written, like poetry or something. But yeah.
Oh, that's sick. So
Yeah.
you're also a really big reader.
Yes.
You love books.
Yeah.
I wish. I'm trying to get into it. I
know.
I'm reading, what book did they recommend? Is it called Normal People? I don't know, something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
is there a show? Is
Yes,
there a
there's a show for it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Normal. Wait,
It's not Normal People, but it's something
I think
like
it's that.
It is it?
I think it is.
I don't know.
Anyways, I've been halfway through this book for a couple months now. I just I can't sit and like
Yeah,
stop my brain. From,
Maybe it's the book though. I really
That's
do think you
true.
have to find the genre. Because
Okay.
everyone who's like, I'm not a reader, I'm like, everyone can be a reader. You just have to find the right genre for you. Whether it's like horror or fantasy or fiction or like easy summer reads or poetry, like anything. You can find any book that you like. You just have to like find what genre.
Yeah.
Because like if I
that's
recommend
true.
all the fantasy books I love, you probably will hate them. But then like maybe you love like poetry books.
Yeah, I tried to like read Harry Potter so many times, and because I love the movies, but like I can't get through the first book. I'm always like, ugh. But then I read an Amy Winehouse, like I read her dad's like autobiography on her, or I guess just biography on her, because autobiography is a personal right.
What?
Bibliography? I don't know. Whatever. I read bibliography? I don't know.
You're the smart one.
I knew this was gonna come to me. I think it's biography.
Yeah, biography, right?
Can I call mine an autobiography? Because
Yeah,
I didn't write it.
Yeah, you wrote it, so it's an autobiography. Guys,
I mean, guys, honestly, my brain is.
I have not been in school in a minute, but her dad's like book on her, whatever. It was super interesting, and I read it all like in one thing.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I guess I can read.
I mean, I remember the last. Okay, I barely read, but the last book I read that I was like, this is really good, was Looking for Alaska. John.
Okay.
I read it in high school.
Yeah.
And I cried.
Oh.
I was like, I can't believe a book made me cry. It's so weird. I'm just.
Well, crystals made you cry too.
I
so
know.
maybe
Yeah,
a
I
lot
know.
can make you
You're
cry.
right. You're very much a Cancer.
I am. So are you reading anything right now?
Yeah, I am. What's it called? Really, it's really good. Oh, Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I like haven't read in a second. It's been like just because of school and stuff, and I don't really know why. I think I was trying to be more present instead of like living my life through someone
Yes.
else's life.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just like actually enjoy my life instead of escaping into a book. But that book is really good. I never used to be this way. I'd only read like one book at a time, and now I'm reading like 20 at a time.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, like not really 20, but you know.
Oh,
just being dramatic.
I was like, oh my god.
I'm reading The Untethered Soul, Daughter of Smoke and Bone, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and there's another one. Oh, I can't remember. But like
Holy shit. Wait, what genre do you like reading? What?
fantasy is my favorite.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to get into the self-help though, like the spiritual self-help.
Oh,
all
yeah.
that. Yeah. That's
I have a
good.
good astrology book.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what it's called. That was the last book I read, actually, because it's just like, I don't know. I think I like informative books, which is weird.
What's conformative?
Informative.
Oh, I was like conformative. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Informative.
Anyways, we thought a fun wrap-up question would be for you to do a pyramid of your 6 favorite books, top favorite books, if you
so
can.
much pressure.
I know 6 is a lot.
Well, because it has to be 6.
Yeah, it has to be
Yes.
6. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say what no one ever said. This is random, no like order, so that no one is better than the other.
Okay.
Because we were all rated, which is like rate children in a pyramid.
I did that to my family during quarantine. Did you see those? Did you see those TikToks of everyone doing the
like a Dance Moms thing?
Yes,
on TikTok?
yes,
No.
it was a trend.
I'm telling you, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
no. I
what
did see it too. Trust me.
Really? Okay, well, it was all over my free page. It was a trend that like people would People would rank the people they were quarantining with in the pyramid.
In order. That's so funny. We actually, in the group chat, we do send like some like dance films, like TikToks back and forth to each other. It's really funny because we're like,
I can't get over how iconic that you guys just in the group chat.
I love that you guys have a group chat.
I know. It's kind of cool that we are doing it now because after we left the show, we all sort of just like did our own thing for a second, which I think we needed because we were together 24/7. But now it's really nice that we're all talking.
I love that.
I know. I want to be in it.
It makes me so happy. I'm like, yeah. Pyramids.
Okay, I'm stalling because I'm trying to think of the
book.
book.
Yes.
Okay, so the Alice Network is really, really good. Like women empowerment. It's about like spies during both World Wars. It's like 2 point of views. Highly recommend. Love that book. There's so many parts where I was like, let's go women. Like it was just like so inspiring. So the Alice Network.
I'll definitely give that one a read. I feel like that's seems like more of
your vibe.
My vibe, yeah.
It's like fiction, but like based off of true stories because there was a woman spy network in one of the wars. I think.
Oh, that's sick.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
like super low. I like obviously low key because it's spies, but I thought it was really cool. I was
that
like,
is cool.
Do I want to do that?
Yes.
Forget the entertainment world. I want to be a spy. See you guys. Clearly, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, that's good.
You guys both have the black, like all black.
Oh yeah, I know. Matching.
Cancers.
Missed it.
Okay, so the Alice Network. I've always loved the Throne of Glass series. There's a lot of controversy on it now that I'm like starting to see because there's like not a lot of diversity and stuff in it, which I'm like obviously like really in support of that. But that's really what got me into reading, so I like that one a lot. That's fantasy. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Oh, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I'm rereading that. I love that one though. It's so good. It's about an actress, so I'm like,
oh, that's fun.
Yeah. What else? Oh gosh, so much pressure.
I know. 6 is a lot. I could if you asked me to do my top 6 favorite movies, I could not. Would not. What?
I feel like how? It's your movies. I feel like it's easier.
No.
Than like I don't know.
Maybe
that's just because I don't read books.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Keep going. Wait, I'm trying to think.
Feel free to not do the full 6. 3 is good.
3 is
1,
good.
2,
Top
3.
3. Yeah. There we go.
Well, there's like 7 books in the Throne of Glass series.
Okay,
so.
hell yeah.
There we go.
Rank them.
Yeah. Oh god. The last one was like the best one.
The best one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
I thought it was interesting that you said, just really quickly, I'm like, this is kind of dipping back, but I wanted to ask this question earlier, but I forgot. But dipping back into like the pyramid like scheme and like, you know, ranking kids, like do you feel like the tough love like helped you or ended up like hurting you in the end?
It's really funny because now I look back and I'm like, that is how you make like I like hate to say it because I like if I were to like, you know, become a dance teacher or something, which I'm not, but like if I were, this is not how I would function. But I do see how like the tough love and the pushing and like the I want you to be the best you can be can help, but it wasn't portrayed in that way. It wasn't like I want you to be the best you can be, so I'm going to push you. It was like, I'm going to make you feel horrible about yourself.
Yeah.
So I think if it was done in a different way, it could have been like really, because I always think about it now, like if I had been like 16 and been able to be like, what she says about me is not what's true about me, then I think, and like just like let that go, but like focus on like the dancing, I feel like that would have been a really different experience for me. But I was 9 years old. I was really impressionable. Most like formative years a person can have. It was a lot. So I think it can be helpful. Like, you know, like Olympians, they're pushed, I think, with a lot of tough love. But like, I don't know if it's like,
I feel like they're also not pitted against their friends that they grew up with, and it's just it's a lot different. And you were, like you said, 9, which is just insane. And some of the girls were younger too. It's like I can't imagine.
Yeah, Kenzie was like 6 or something. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, great note to end this off.
I know. I'm like so positive.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. This was so fun.
First podcast, really good?
Fun. Yeah, it was really nice.
Yes.
You guys are amazing hosts. So
thank you. I love that. Add it to the resume. If people want to see more of you, where can they find you?
Chloe Lukasiak on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
I hope you guys like this video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that like button down below. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know in the comments below what else you would like to see. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.